Why do you play the game? That's a question. Why do you play the game? You love the game? Okay. Anybody got another one other than love the game? To win. That's you? You say to win? Now, when you talk about winning, are we talking about on the field? More than just on the field. Where else?
With your team and your heart.
With your team. So good. That's going to take me into my next phase of this. Because a lot of times, see, when you look at your daily actions, when you look at the daily actions that make up your habits of what you do, there's always a reason behind it. See, we live in a country, we live in a society that's always dealing with the effects, but we never deal with the cause. And the cause is, it's like, really, why do you do this? And some of you do it for your family. Some of you do it for opportunities. Some of you do it for the love. But I find that sometimes, and you can tell from those different channels I was talking about with the little, whatever y'all do on the phones. I don't know how many apps you got on your phones. I'm sure tons of them. But the thing is that if notoriety there, or just the inflated sense of self is the reason, I can tell you right now, that'll run out. Because at the end of the day, football really, really is a metaphor for life. That's why I was glad that you mentioned that. Because, see, what you have to understand is, y'all have already told me twice that you all are winners. Well, you got to understand that mentality is almost based on a value system that you use in every day of life. So what I'm basically saying is that if you come into this, let's just say that football is not your number one thing. Let's just say it's either another sport. Maybe you're an awesome student. I assume there's some smart kids in here. Some of y'all look really, 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 really smart. Yeah, that guy looks like he makes very good grades. By the way, yeah, I was pointing at you. I don't know if it's true. I didn't mean to put you on blast like that, but you look like a dude who can handle yourself in the classroom as well. Most of y'all do. But the thing is, like, you want to have that thing that you're connecting to that's bigger than just yourself. Because see, all that little inflated flame and that fame that you're getting for a moment, that stuff runs out, man. It don't last. And the beautiful thing is you have coaches all around, and I've seen a lot of their bios. They come from a lot of different colleges. They've been at other schools before. Obviously, coach has been at several schools. Here's the deal, man. These dudes have seen the game. They've been around it. They're connected to something. Most of these coaches do something for more than just the sheer fact of just saying, yeah, I'm a coach. It's bigger than that. Y'all are like they kids. Y'all are their kids. Because most of them in the back can tell you they spend more time with you than their own. So what I'm saying is that when you talk about what fuels you, if you're not invested at a certain level, when you talk about letting people down, my goodness, the time commitment these guys put in, can't you match that intensity? At least somewhat? I'm telling you, man, when these coaches look at you and say, man, I love you, man, they mean that. It ain't just lip service. It don't sound cool. They're in this thing. Man, I know they won't tell you, but I can tell you right now, some of them have slept in these offices before. More than once. I can tell you that without question. They're probably in the back like, last Thursday.